Okay. Ita Mixkanatani. Good morning. It is Moon Day, the 12th of August, 2024, in the lunar cycle Pakipists, the fourth of our 5 summer moons, and just getting the day started. It's somewhere probably around 8 o'clock in the morning. Taylor and I are down at the river, obviously, and I don't know all that's going to be in store for today, but I do have to go to Colehurst and do a little bit of work at an old friend, sister-in-law, past sister-in-law, and client's house. She's kind of hired me as a handyman over there. She's got a bunch of projects she wants me to work on. It sounds like her neighbor might need some help around his place too. So, giving me some stuff to do. I'll be headed that way this afternoon. But I figured, whatever happens today, I'll take the video camera along. I got some ideas of, well, there's one thing I want to do. I want to go to the Alexander Wilderness Park and harvest some mullein at some point. I'm hoping to do that today. But I've also got other things. I do have on the agenda this evening stick fight practice with my buddy Noms from YouTube. I don't even know his real name. I don't even know his contact. He's a pretty secretive guy. I think he's a ninja. But we're training some Japanese weaponry. So we're going to be doing some of that tonight. And between now and then, we'll see what happens. No animal calls yet this morning. I probably got a couple little video clips here I can show you of things that have gone on in the last week. Maybe I'll roll that footage now, and we'll move on into the day. So here, check it out. This is probably a snake collar too, and I think a porcupine, maybe something else. Check it out. Hey, no worries. This should be fun. Yeah, this is the only one that fits all porcupine sizes.
Yeah, I don't know how big he is. I've seen them, but never this close up.
Okay.
I'll bring you up here first, because it's probably easier to see him.
Well,
you get an idea where he is.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I went to turn my water tap on, and
oh, he's down there in the brush?
He's right in between here.
Yeah, okay.
Between to those two things.
All right.
Do you mind having an audience, as I'm sure my little students?
No, that's fine.
I'm having a watch. Or would you rather wait until you get them in there?
No, that's... I don't mind having an audience.
Something they've never seen, obviously.
Yeah, all of these are kind of interesting situations for people, you know, so yeah. I don't mind.
You gotta listen to the bell. Okay. So the porcupine's still in the same spot we left him in. Okay. And this Gentleman here is Mr. Ryan. He's gonna catch him. Okay?
Hello. Oh, yeah. Hey, buddy. He's just in the wrong place.
I think I might have scared him this morning when I went out to water.
Yeah.
And so he just hunkered down.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't mean to be here. You know?
No.
Nice little tidy hole, and here he is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually a little bit of a.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no easy way to...
No, there's no simple way to get at them. Usually when they find a safe place, you know.
Pretty good at picking them.
On the video, might as well, because he's giving me a test, so it's not going to be an easy task here. It usually isn't with the porcupines. So look at how he is. He's all crouched in there. His head's buried in the corner. It's okay. He can talk. It's fine. All of his spikes are up. His back. His hair is raised and everything. He's panting, so you know he is definitely stressed. But he's in a very protective position, and difficult for me to get him, but we'll get him.
He's got control of him. He won't be able to get him. Yeah? No. Okay, I take back the cute comment.
Yeah.
Outside the quills, they're kind of cute.
Yeah, he's very cute, and I'm sorry I got to do this to him.
Yeah, we know he's not out here trying to cause trouble.
No.
He's peeing because he's scared.
Poor guy.
Now the noose is loose.
He's been trying to get out.
Beautiful.
And he's trapped.
Thank you.
And he's gonna get out of the neighborhood. Sorry, dude. Hey, I'm betting it's the one with the
Yeah.
bottle on top. How's your summer going?
Pretty good. How's yours been?
It's good. I think this might be the first call from you guys this summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been yeah, it's pretty kind of slow for down here. I don't think you guys have picked up. There might have been one more. Or no, I don't think so. Oh yeah.
Is that a big one, or is that one kind of small?
No, it's a mature female.
Yeah. Aggressive.
Yeah, that's how the females are.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's a breeding age female. So it's the mating season now.
Oh, yeah.
So you might see a few snakes rolling through.
Jumped on you. Yeah, he's just a little guy. It's not big at all.
Oh. Oh. I will see if I get bit here by the bull snake. Not gonna get bit by the rattlesnake. Got the two of them. All right, back to Moon Day the 12th, current time, and it is just after 10 o'clock. I think it's about 10:15. I am on my way over to the YMCA. Yesterday, I went out on my usual Sunday morning walk and talk with Carol. We went to the Pavan Park yesterday and brought Taylor with us. It was a good place for Taylor to run to. And then after the walk and talk, I met the comedians back at Botterill Bottom, where I had walked with them before. And this time I didn't film, but we just had a good kind of romp in nature and joking around and stuff like that. And after we were done with our walk, a few of the guys were interested in going over to the YMCA and going swimming. And so a group of 6 of us ended up over there at the YMCA. And for a day pass at the YMCA, we got a big facility here that the city built maybe 5 years ago or something. And it's got a nice fitness gym. It's got, of course, basketball courts and all, different kinds of, it's got a hockey rinks and stuff like this. Places you can play volleyball or this kind of stuff. And a big swimming area, right? And so to get a day pass, they don't just have a separate pool pass, but just to get a day pass to use the facilities, it is like $16, $17, okay? Whereas to buy the rest of the month of August is like $40. So, for a little bit more than twice the day cost of the day pass, I could get the rest of the month of August in a membership. And so I decided to do that. I was a member here before. I left my membership because the main reason I took it at that time was so I could use their inside track during the winter and do my running. But they didn't like me barefoot running on their track. They were insisting that I wear shoes, and so I ditched my membership. But I like to swim. I could use the pool pass alone, not to mention the fitness gym. And so having so much time, by myself these days, it kind of makes sense for me to have a gym pass. Plus, I was thinking, this winter I might be moving out of my master bedroom, renting that out. I might be moving into my garage. And if I'm doing that, I have the downstairs washroom to use as, for washroom facilities and stuff, but it has no shower. If I have a gym pass here at the Y, then I've also got access to a shower, and I don't have to borrow one of the showers of my 3 tenants. They can have their washrooms exclusively to themselves with their respective showers and stuff. I can shower over here. So yeah, I'm trying it out. I bought the rest of August, and I think I'll make some good use of it. I'm gonna go in and use the fitness gym a little bit right now, And after I use the fitness gym, I may go in the sauna and pool. I want to get over to my friend's house by maybe 1 o'clock latest. It's 10:15 now. So we'll see how the time goes, what I'm able to do here. But yeah, this is something that I think will benefit me. You know, I can come out here, do a workout, you know, in the evenings before my gameplay or whatever, or whenever it fits into my day. When I've got a day like this where I don't have a whole lot on my plate, but I can kind of structure it however I want, then yeah, you know, I can work the gym in wherever I feel like, as I am this morning. So little last sip of my Bud Zero. I've pretty much cleaned up my act as far as sobriety goes, and my SSRIs, my Prozac, have worked like a charm. Man, I don't think I could get myself in a bad mood, in a depressed mood, or an anxious mood if I wanted to. If I dwelled on all the bad stuff and all the stuff that's freaking me out, I still won't be able to go there into that darkness and fear that I was in for the last year straight. I've just finished having my first full week. As of today, I've had my first full week of no depression, no anxiety. And that is owing to Prozac. Hey? That is owing to Prozac. Unfortunately, I am stopping taking it. Even though it's helping me tremendously, I have to stop, because while it's killing the depression and killing the anxiety, it's also killing my sex life. Turns out that one of the side effects of the SSRI, the Prozac especially, is you know, it affects your sex drive, hey, and you know, some of your abilities, that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not waking up with any morning wood these days. So I got to cut myself off of it, but I'm going to go back and see my doctor and see if there is an antidepressant that works with people that also have PTSD that won't reduce the sex drive. Now that I know how much these drugs can actually be of benefit, you know. I had no idea how sideways my mind could ever go, as it's been in the last year. And I also had no idea how easily it could be straightened out with a simple medication. So, in any case, I'm going to go inside and do my thing. And I don't think I can film or anything like that in here, so you don't get to see my workouts in here. But yeah, I'm gonna go have some fun and then go work at my friend's place. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. I had a really good workout at the gym. I did 7 different strength exercises in the fitness gym, 4 sets of each. Then I went and sat in the sauna for 10 minutes. Then I went for a cool down in the pool. It's pretty nice. I'm thinking this is going to work out at less than $20 a week to have that membership. And given the shower situation that I'm predicting at home coming this winter, I think that's going to work out pretty good. Anyway, I was on my way to Colehurst to go start working on my friend's projects a little bit more. And but I'm turning around because we got a rattlesnake call at the country club. I believe this will be call number 54 for this season, which is very few compared to normal. I mean, we're halfway through August, basically, at least a third of the way through. And normally in a season, I'll get 150, 170 calls. We're on number 53 here. I don't have an explanation for it. I don't know what's different this year among the snakes or the peoples or the combination of the two. I expected more snake calls this year, actually, because I know some of the Bridge Drive snakes have probably pushed into the Heritage Heights den area, you know. And I did get a few more calls from Ridgewood and Heritage than I normally get. But not nearly still as much as I would predict getting for the season. So, in any case, we're on our way to the country club to pick one up now. And then we'll see. It's kind of looking like it might rain, so if that's the case, I asked my friend what she thought. I'm sealing the top of her motorhome with rubber and like boat sealer so that it doesn't leak. And it's probably not a good idea to layer it on there if it's going to rain, but I'm not sure if it is or if it's not. Anyway, let's go get this rattlesnake and we'll see what happens with the other stuff. Oh, check out my lunch. I got roast chicken and a peach that's almost as hard as an apple. Bought some fruit source bars for later. I like those fruit source bars, but yeah, just a very plain one piece of fruit and a plain old roast chicken for lunch today. And that, like, to me, that just tastes fucking awesome. I'm so over eating garbage food. These days I just eat straight meat, vegetables, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of nuts, you know. Hardly anything made of dough. You know, occasional spaghetti or something like that. Occasional, like, something on a cracker. But, or tortilla, you know. But yeah, I stick away from the bread. So, anyhow, let's go get this rattlesnake.
There he is. Where you want him?
I'll just do it over here. Yeah, just set it down.
Sure. Say bye to your cat.
Oh.
He's very polite.
Going bye-bye. Yeah. Mature snake.
That's a pretty mature one?
Yep.
Nice.
Rattlesnakes.
Great.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, we got to cross the river and go drop him behind the University Stadium. Pretty snake. All right. You can go. going on 6 o'clock in the evening now, and I'm down in the Wilderness Park on the north side, where I happen to know there's a good crop of mullein plants. And so I'm gonna go over there and harvest a bunch of the leaves. I've said on other videos that mullein is used as a kind of a lung tonic, especially for people that have lung issues that are due to smoking. When you smoke, I guess there's a mucus that kind of builds up on the lungs of your walls that's there to shield your lungs from damage from the smoke. And but it catches, you know, the smoke, and it gets kind of gross and almost resinous, I guess. And so mullein is known to remove that, and some people smoke it, I guess, in order to do that, in order to have that effect. And I've always thought that sounded really, you know, contradictory, smoking it to help yourself clear that mucus from smoke. But I've also been looking into it, and probably as many people, as many different cultures as smoke it for that purpose, use the leaves and just make a tea out of them and drink the tea for that purpose. So I'm going to try that this winter. I'm going to gather some mullein, and I'm going to probably mix it with gumweed, because gumweed is another like really strong cough medicine. That's usually what I use as a cough medicine if I have any kind of coughing issue, lung issue, you know, over the winter and stuff. I'll use gumweed. But I'm thinking I'll blend with the mullein and maybe just do some lung cleanses, you know, a day where I just drink, you know, 4 glasses of mullein tea or whatever to see if I feel any difference in my lungs, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna experiment with it, and I'll probably pick enough that, you know, I can share some too when it comes right down to it, because this is a good patch I'm going to, and it doesn't take much to pick those. They're big furry leaves, you'll see. So just making our way through the chokecherry patches right now. All the fledgling birds growing up around here, feeding on the chokecherries and such. Lots of little fledgling birds all over the place here. It's good little birding area right now. Anyhow, let's go check out this mullein. You guys can see the little garter snake. Off he goes. You probably couldn't even see it. He's so camouflaged in there. Yeah, just down in the forest here by the river is the area that I'm thinking of with all the plants that I want to harvest from. I'll go check it out. Oh, we've gone a kilometer. I've got less than 100 kilometers left to finish the Under Armour You Against the Year challenge. So I'll definitely be done way before end of the year. Probably be done this month. We'll see. All right. See, where see that stuff. It's in here a little ways. There it is. There it is. Look at all these mullein plants. Right here. This is what I'm after. This leaf right here. There's a bunch of these plants right here on this gravel bar. So I'm gonna stop off here, do a little harvesting for my winter experimentation supply, and then some, and we continue through the park, see what else is going on. Maybe we'll check out the river a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna harvest this mullein. Well, this seems like a good sample for my trials. And I just went around and picked a leaf or two off of each of the larger plants and left the small plants alone. I do notice that most of the plants have damaged leaves toward the bottom. They look almost like predators been getting to them, but I kind of suspect because of where they are and the heat that comes off the rocks and stuff that they're just, maybe they're just, those are just the dying leaves at the bottom, at the base, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just curious if there was an insect predator that eats these leaves, or a maybe a grub of some kind, you know? So let's move on through the park, see what else is shaking around here. Still got an hour to kill before I'm supposed to meet Noms for the stick fighting. Well, other than the occasional Caspian tern, I'm not seeing anybody out on the water. And other than the fledglings, I'm not noticing much exciting happening around the park. There's a lot of different fledgling small, you know, bird species around getting fed and that kind of thing. There's quite a few insects, especially different species of grasshopper, and I've seen several ground beetles, different species of ground beetle, roving around on the trail. But other than that, I'm not noticing much that to pay attention to. You know, a lot of the plants are drying up already. It's end of the season for them. Yeah, there's a deer. Look at her right there. I bet she's got a fawn right nearby. Hey, Mama. Yeah, I'm kind of looking around for something to pay attention to and learn from. Oh, we've gone another kilometer. We're at 3 now. But yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of interest. Pretty soon we should see an eruption of funnel web spiders coming out here. They'll be here to catch the grasshoppers, which there are quite a few of, but not as many as other years. I've seen much more grasshopper years, much more insecty years in general. I mean, I just walked through this whole park and didn't get bit by one mosquito. That's bizarro, you know? That shouldn't be possible. Here's some aphids on this, I don't know if you can see them there. Those are the ants, the thatching ants are farming those aphids, using them to get nectar from these plants. This wormwood absinthe. I wonder if it has any neurotoxic effect on the ants. They always have their aphids harvesting from those plants, and those are the plants that you make the hallucinogenic absinthe liqueur from, you know. Anyhow, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hike out of the park. There's a couple of things I wouldn't mind picking up at the Dollarama before I go meet with my buddy, do a little bit of stick fighting, hour or so of stick training, and then go home and probably stream some games. Let's see. But yeah, might as well walk out of the park now, I think. This is our spot, me and Noms, where we do our stick training. Just out here, pretty rural, nobody around. Some of the weapons that we're playing with, in Canada they got weird laws here about, like, you know, like nunchucks and 3-sectional staffs and stuff like that. Anything on a rope that's weighted, you know, you're not supposed to have that stuff, because its only use is as weapons against humans. But for martial arts and for, you know, training martial arts traditions, it's kind of important to play with the different weapons and stuff, you know. So I don't know, but 7:30. He might be pulling in right now. training with noms got cut a little bit short. I mean, it's getting darker out here. You probably can't tell that from the camera. It always brings in more light, but it is starting to fade, and we wouldn't be able to train too much longer anyway. But on top of that, I got a rattlesnake call out here in the canyons. And this is gonna be a sad story. A rattlesnake that got bumped on the road and is still alive, but mortally injured, sounds like it got the very back end of it, last 5 inches of his tail or whatever, squished. That's where all the gender organs are, where the reproductive organs, where the, you know, and where the cloaca is, the poop chute and pee chute and all of that. It's all, sounds like that's all crushed. So I don't think it's gonna be a survivable situation. But we're gonna go pick up the snake, and it is what it is, you know. Some snakes get bumped every year. Let's see. Should just be coming up here. Canyon Close, which is just up here at this red Jeep in that area. It smells like something's burning around here. Somebody must have had a fire going. Let's see. Should be number 31. Canyon Close. Shouldn't be too far down the street here. Number 18. 27. This got to be 31 here. Okay. Oh. Howdy. Got an injured rattlesnake?
Well, it was like 10 feet from the curb.
Yeah.
And it was like the last 4 or 5 inches of the tail was perfectly flat.
Oh. Oh, he might have just flattened it out. They do that as part of their defense thing.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he's not bumped.
He just stayed there, like he was just laid there for an hour.
Jeez. Yeah. Probably.
So I thought he got run over the tail.
Oh, he's looking good.
So I've never seen them do that.
Yeah, they'll flatten out their back tail end just to make themselves look wider and
okay.
more dangerous and stuff.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's good news as far as I'm concerned. You know, I thought it was going to be a sad story.
See, and then
tonight.
I was going to pick him up with a hockey stick and just take him out back.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't keep him on it.
No, it's okay. You're supposed to call the city hotline anyway, you know. Yeah. No, he's in good shape.
Oh, like
right on.
Perfectly flat. I've never seen it.
Right on.